Good. There we go. Good morning. Hello. Good morning. Good evening. Hi, my name is Vermillion, but you can absolutely call me Kaicho. Hi, hi, hi. Welcome, welcome. Is the Japanese translation working fine? I hope it is. Ohayo gozaimasu. Vermillion desu. Is what I'm saying. I actually don't know if there's any Japanese listeners right now. But I really wanted to do the stream. So if you guys don't know, I think it's like quite literally tomorrow, in about 24 hours or so, there's going to be a NIJISANJI Yu-Gi-Oh tournament. Ohayo gozaimasu. Oh, suge. It's gonna be a NIJISANJI Yu-Gi-Oh tournament. Now, if you guys have watched me at all, you guys would probably know, bro, I absolutely love Yu-Gi-Oh. Yu-Gi-Oh is one of my favorite games. I love card games. I love card games가 카드 게임은 호시다케도 Yu-Gi-Oh와 답은 I think Yu-Gi-Oh is probably one of my favorite ones. And considering how there is a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament coming up, I figured, well, it would be an absolute waste to not teach you guys how to play the game, especially with this tournament coming up, just in case you guys want to, you know, try to follow along and things like that. I feel like Yu-Gi-Oh is definitely one of those games where it's very hard for beginners to join. And I will probably start by saying this. If you really want to learn how to play Yu-Gi-Oh and really play well, the best way to learn Yu-Gi-Oh is to learn and to memorize. But more importantly, I think I'll add this. If you want to play Yu-Gi-Oh, you need to learn the basics. And of course, the basics, I am here to teach you now. People are saying there are too many archetypes now. I agree. I mean, just looking at the image of all of the beautiful JP senpais that are playing the game, there are so many people. Let me see here. I have a list here. There is, of course, Sanome senpai, Yamakami senpai, Takara senpai, Tsurugi senpai, Harusaki senpai, Ichigo senpai, Taika senpai, and the list goes on. Of course, there's my favorite brother, Kagami senpai is there as well. Oliver Evans is there as well. Fumi senpai is there as well. Many, many people are playing this game. But they're all playing incredibly interesting archetypes. And at the very least, I want you guys to be able to follow along the stream when it happens tomorrow. So, without further ado, let's get right into it. Another college course where I need to memorize? Yeah. I recently started playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Tasukaru! Yeah, so one thing I thought was really cool. One thing I thought was really cool about this Yu-Gi-Oh! Tournament was seeing that a lot of people was joining the game. But I also saw a lot of comments of people saying, I have no idea how to play this game. Is anyone playing my favorite deck? Oh, well, let me see. I believe it was Kokoro senpai desho. Amane Kokoro senpai is playing Heroes. And I will give you a rundown of Heroes as well at some point. But let's quickly start with this. I like Heroes a lot. Hero deki, 本当に好きです. So let me just teach you how to play the game quickly, right? Very, very simple. You ready? Very simple. You played Elemental Hero and Destiny Hero. Hi, 俺も好きです. I love Elemental Hero, Destiny Hero, Evil Heroes. Very fun. Very fun. 자, 하지메요까. This is a monster. Now, how do you know this card's a monster? 오렌지 desu. It's an orange card. An orange card. That's a monster. And monsters go in the first row and the first top row. What is this? The first row here, plus these two, but I'll talk about that later. These rows, that's where you place monsters. This blue looking card, this kind of turquoise looking card, is a spell card. Magic card. ですね, magic card. This is kind of like, if you think of it in a fantasy world, it's like your spells, literally. You can activate it on your turn, and it activates immediately. かっこいいでしょ? これは trap card. Trap card. As you can see by the name, you can activate it not on the turn you play it, but starting from the next turn. Now, I'll get into the gist of it a little more, but I will say that the fact that a trap card is supposed to activate on your opponent's turn doesn't really apply anymore. But I'll tell you a little later. So let's start by the very, very basics. Very, very basics. A level 4 or lower monster, as you can see here. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's stars. Level 4. Level 4. Level 4. Or lower monsters can be normal, summon, or set. So, for instance, I could summon this card. Jin, Presider of Rituals. He's a chunky boy. ちょっとでかいのモンスター。Jin, Presider of Rituals on my field. Also, I could activate a spell card. For instance, this card, Pre-Preparation of Rites, Hajudo. And a spell card, as you can see, I just activated from my hand. This is my hand here. ここがハンド from my hand. 敵だね。敵 Anyway, 敵か? And I could just play it from my hands. And I activate it. And once I activate it, I could activate its effects. Its effect is down here. So far, so good. Hopefully, I'm not going too fast. You activate the cards, and you could read here. I know it's the hardest part. If you could survive this part, if you could survive reading, then you'll be fine in Yu-Gi-Oh. If you could survive in reading, you'll be fine in Yu-Gi-Oh. Here, the card effect is add 1 ritual spell. From your deck to your hands, and add 1 ritual monster from your deck or graveyard to your hand, whose name is mentioned on that ritual spell. I know, guys, reading. 怖いでしょ? Reading. But you can do it. So, what does that mean? I'll add 1 ritual spell, which I'll tell you in a bit. There's each spell card will either not have a symbol. So for instance, this one doesn't have a symbol, right? Here, this one doesn't have a symbol. As you can see, no symbol on the right. Do you see my cursor? ここでシンボルがない. No symbol. Reading is involved. I lost half the chat. No! でもこれは here, as you can see here, there's a symbol. This symbol, little fire, that's a ritual card. Ritual card is used literally, as it says, you use it to create a ritual, to start a ritual, to summon a ritual monster. This is going to be important because I believe there's 2 people who uses ritual monster, maybe even 3 technically. For instance, Oliver Sensei, Oliver Evans, he's playing Vanquish Soul, but his side deck is Mitsurugi. Mitsurugi wa ritual. He uses a lot of ritual monsters. Yomi Lena Senpai. Lena Senpai plays Dark Magician. I didn't see her deck, but Dark Magician also plays sometimes ritual monsters. Chimera, Illusion, Branded Chimera, also a little bit of ritual monsters. And I believe, what else is here? Where's another one? Mikanko to Yumitsurugi Senpai plays Mikanko. Mikanko also uses ritual cards. Do you recommend this card for a deck? Oh, no. So this is a test deck that I'm just showing how to play the rules. That's all. So, using the effect of pre-preparation of rites, I'll add one ritual spell to my hand. Now I might be wondering, what's a ritual monster? This is a ritual monster. It's a blue cards, as you can see. Aoi kado desho. Aoi kado. Aoi. Oh, I also need my translator up here. Let me see if I. Matte ne. Matte kudasai. Usha. And my machine translation is not the best, but I will do my best. Actually, Oliver Sensei. Oliver Sensei. Let me see here. オリバ先生は儀式速乾テーマの三剣を組み込んだ。そう。はい。オリバ先生は三剣。That's a ritual monster. These monsters are blue. Now, it's a little confusing. This one's more light blue, as you can see. That's a ritual... that's a spell card. It's more light blue. And this one is dark blue, as you can see. So add one dark blue card into my hands. And that's it. After you use the effect, it goes to this place, which is the dark hidden area called the Graveyard. So basically, monsters that get destroyed, cards that were activated, things like that, they all go to the graveyard. It's basically your discard pile. Your trash can, if you will. Now, I will set this card. Trap cards, as you can see. Master Duel, if you look at Master Duel, you play the Master Duel, you'll notice that there's some borders here. If it's yellow, that means you can activate it. If it's blue, that means you can do something with it, but not activate it this turn. And if it's no borders, then you can't do anything with it. So for instance, I could activate this card, which is an equip spell card. Kawaii desho. This here, you see this cross here? That means it's an equip spell card. Think of it as this. It's a plus. That means you add it on to a monster. You can equip it to a monster. This card's effect is the equipped monster cannot attack. So I probably shouldn't use that on my card, but you could definitely use it on my opponent's card. Trap cards, like I mentioned before. Wait, you can activate a card per turn? No. So you can activate as many spell cards as you want per turn. But for summoning, you can normal summon once per turn. Normal summon once per turn. Remember, normal summon once per turn. And remember, level 4 or lower monsters, you can normal summon it from your hands, but only once per turn. Now, I don't have any other level 4 or lower monsters, so I guess it's not really the best, demonstration. But just remember that you can normal summon only once per turn. There's another thing called special summoning, which you can do as many times as you want, and you'll see why that's an issue. But yes. 자, trap cards, like I said, you can't activate it the turn you quote-unquote play it. Trap cards, you must play it by setting it first. By setting means I put it face down, like I did to you. I'm not gonna say it. So I'm putting this card face down on the field, right? Why face down? It's just the rules, really. Trap cards cannot be played face up. They need to be played face down. And you also cannot play it during the turn you set it. Okay, remember that. Just the rules. So with that, there's nothing else you can do. I could play this card, but it's not really helping me here. I could set this, but it's actually better to keep it in your hand because it's less susceptible to destruction. Yes. Trap cards cannot be immediately activated. Exactly. That's why I'm ending my turn here. Now, my opponent did this professional move called setting a monster. And we were like, what was this? What's setting a monster? Well, I will do it as well. Mite kudasai. A level 4 lower monster can be normal summon, as you can see on the left, or set. What that means is I could also was like, huh. Mr. Computer, you're not the only one with cool moves. Orema monster set. This means that, well, it quite literally means it got set. Your opponent, see, as my opponent set a card, right? I have no idea what it is. I can't see it. I don't know what that card is. It's also in defense position. Now, here's a very simple rule I'll teach you right now. When a monster is standing up like this, vertical, visual, so it's like up, like vertical, it's standing. It's vertical, it's standing, right? That means it is in attack position. Attack position monsters during the battle phase can attack an opponent's monster once. It can attack once per turn, and it could attack an opponent's monster. So, I will be attacking using my Jin, Presider of Rituals, to my opponent's face down card. Turns out to be Lizard Soldier. And how we do the calculation, each monster has attack points and defense points. My monster's attack points is 1800. You could tell by the sword. 1800. Reading and math. No. It's okay. これが 1800 だよ. So 800 versus this card, which was in face down defense position. Defense position is when your card is in horizontal. これもこの感じ? Horizontal. And then you'll calculate by his defense points, so it's 800. So what's that? 1800 versus 800. Which is bigger, guys? Chat. What's bigger? Is 1800 bigger? Or is 1800 bigger? Or is 800 bigger? 1200. How do I say it in Japanese? $1,800 対100. So yes, in this case, the attack is indeed higher than the defense. So the opponent's monster gets destroyed and gets sent to the graveyard. That is the most basics of battle. The most basics of battle. Now let's see what my opponent can cook and end my turn here. So as you can see, in the most simple of levels, Yu-Gi-Oh becomes kind of a number game. Higher attack is usually good. Higher attack is usually good. Which means, I think this is a good chance for me to show you a couple other things. A monster that was summoned, like this, cannot switch his... So if you summon this monster in attack position, you can't switch it to defense position until your next turn. So for instance, this card, I set it, right? I couldn't do anything of it until my next turn, and now I'm able to flip summon it. My Melkid, the 4-faced beast. Sensei, if our defense is higher, does that affect us anyway? Yes! If my opponent's monster's defense happens to be higher than my attack, then my opponent's monster doesn't get destroyed. It doesn't get destroyed. Now you might be wondering, chat, what are these? These LP? Well, that's a good question. Long story short, this is my life points. And if my life point is currently 8,000, but if it hits 0, then I lose the game. I lose the duel. I don't like losing. So I'm going to make sure that my opponent loses all of his 8,000 life points, as you can see, before they get mine. Okay? Maybe put this in the middle. So what does that mean? How am I going to do that? How am I going to do that, right? Well, the thing is, if I attack my opponent's monster in defense position, it does nothing. Oh, Nani? Okay, let me explain what happens. My opponent set a card face down that happened to be a trap card. Sensei? Sensei? Ah, 大丈夫だよ. Sensei wa 大丈夫だよ. So my opponent activated a trap card, which, long story short, このマジックカードでしょ? These are magic cards. Magic cards you can activate on your turn. Only on your turn. Long story short. There's a couple exceptions. Trap cards, you can't activate on your turn, but after your turn, you could basically activate it whenever you want. Basically. Very basically, you could activate it whenever you want, except for the turn you set it. So my opponent set this card on his turn, and on my turn, he was able to activate this card called Burst Breath. How to be prepared for your opponent's trap card? Pray. Or you could destroy your opponent's trap cards, but I'll get to that in a bit. Burst Breath's effect was tribute 1 dragon-type monster, destroy all face-up monsters on the field whose defense is less than or equal to the attack of the tributed monster had on the field. So what monster did he have on the field? He had Blackland Fire Dragon. Blackland Fire Dragon's attack is 1500. Burst Breath says that any monster whose defense is lower than the attack of the tributed monster, so 1500, gets destroyed. And guess what? My Melkid's defense was 1200, and my Dijin's defense was 1400. So they went boom. They went boom. Boom! But that's okay. I still have plays. For instance, I do still have plays, but I'm gonna let my opponent go first. Go and see what he's going to do. Because I'm sensei. Let me show you what I will do. Now he summons a monster. Komori Dragon. 가쿠이노 몬스터다요. 1500 attack. If I took this damage, I would, because he's in attack position and he attacked, right? 1500. If he attacked and he did damage to me, right? That would be, well, let me show you. That would be what? 8000 minus 1500, which is 6500. 6500, as you can see. Quite a bit of damage. If I took too many of that, I might be in danger. So here's something I can do. I will place my Grand Tiki Elder in defense position. Those are the defense position. Why defense position? Well, let me show you why. My opponent's gonna attack me with his 1500 Komori Dragon with my defense position Grand Tiki Elder. My Grand Tiki Elder's defense point is a measly 800 versus Komori Dragon's 1500. 1500 is larger than 800. So what happens to my Elder? My Elder will... My Elder's going to die. You gotta treat your Elders very finely, but it do be like that. But because my Elder is in defense position, even though Komori Dragon, my opponent's monster, has higher attack, I don't take any damage to my life points. That's key. A monster that is in defense position, even if it gets destroyed by battle, I don't take life point damage. That's big. That's important. You'll see that's something you'll see in the games as well. If you want to play defensively, you'll play it in defense position. Now, if I took this one directly, I would also take 1500, and it would be a lot of damage to show. That would be like 5,000. Like, you know, I have 5,000 left. I don't want that. I'm gonna activate this card. This card is the first card I set in the beginning of this game. And like I said, I could activate it whenever, as long as, of course, the activation timing is right. Here, the activation timing is here, as you can see by the column. When, so that's you know what the condition is. The condition is when an opponent's monster declares an attack. And a lot of people know this card. Mirror Force, Miropos. Seigi no barrier, Mirror Force! Or Seigi, Seigi-janai-ka. Miropos, kakkoi desho? When an opponent's monster declares an attack, if I activate this card, I could destroy all your opponent's attack position monsters. Now remember, attack position is when the monsters are vertical, which means both of my opponent's monsters are in attack position. If I activate it... Kakui. So that's a trap card. That's the basics. That's the very, very basics of monsters and things like that. Now, here's another thing I wanted to teach you. So far, I've been very, very simple. Very, very simple stuff. You need to memorize the card descriptions beforehand. Yeah, you kind of do. You kind of do. But I think for watching purposes, you could probably just... I'll teach you some cards to note for. But yes, preferably you'll try to memorize these cards. Long before like 2015, kind of when, you know, cards were still easier to memorize and remember, I actually knew by heart every single card's effect. Before 2015, I knew every single Yu-Gi-Oh card's effect. I will summon this card, Rescue Rabbit. How did you do it? I was addicted, bro. Now, you might have noticed here, この monster, it's a yellow. It's a monster card. You can tell by it has levels, but it's like yellow, right? It's kind of like beige, like light yellow. That means it's a normal monster. It doesn't have an effect. You're never gonna see this ever. Okay, that's not true. But for most part, this is a very rare thing nowadays. Of course, Dark Magician, Blue Eyes White Dragon, you still use normal monsters. But nowadays, every monster has effects. Monster effects can activate either on the field, or in your hands, or in your graveyard. Just depends on the condition. So for instance, Rescue Rabbit is a cute little rabbit. Kawaii no usagi가? Usagi desho. This card says you can banish this card you control. You control means it has to be on the field. You can banish this card you control. What is banish? What is that? It said banish. Banish to Danny. Banish. Oh, you know, so yeah, I told you how the graveyard is a deep dark zone. Well, think further dark. Like just really dark. Like darker than dark. Deeper than dark. That's the banishment zone. It's kind of funny. Back in the day, banishment zone used to mean like you basically can't get it ever again. Nowadays, it's kind of like whatever. But normally, in general, this is the banished zone. Normally, you could just think of it this way. The banishment zone basically means a card is most likely not going to come back. Cards in the graveyard are a little easier to take out, and let me show you why. Well, first of all, let me activate this card. Rescue Rabbit's effect. I banish it, and it could special summon 2 level 4 or lower normal monsters with the same name from your deck. My deck is here, so I look for my deck, and I see, oh, let me go ahead and special summon my 2 Melkids. Melkid number, oh, what is that? Melkid number 1 and Melkid number 2. That's pretty good, right? That's a pretty good effect. I just special summoned 2 monsters like that. Now let me show you something else. This is gonna be important for Oliver Sensei no Mitsurugi deck. 또 답은 the Mikanko deck as well, I believe. Mitsurugi-san no Mikanko deck. I'm gonna activate the Ritual spell card, Curse of the Masked Beast. This card is used to ritual summon the Masked Beast. You must also tribute monsters from your hands or field whose total levels equal 8 or more. And activate this card. Which means I select the ritual monsters that I want to summon, in this case the Masked Beast, and I'll tribute from my hands or field. I'll explain this a bit later. But yeah, hand or field, I'll send them to the graveyard. To special summon the Masked Beast. Giskisokan. So as you can see, that's pretty cool, right? Giskisokan wa, basically these ritual monsters, you can only summon by using these ritual spells. That is, you can't summon it without using a ritual spell. And there are several other monsters with special conditions like this. There's a blue one, there's a white one, there's a black one, and there is a blue one. There's also this other one called Pendulum, but we don't talk about him. No one likes him. Yes. The masked beast. What do the star balls mean? That means levels. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 dragon balls. That means you can make a wish. Just kidding. That means it's levels. This card's a level 8 monster who is a ritual monster. And his attack, show 3200. Now go ahead and battle. Take this, Dragon Army 3200 attack! Sensei 強いだよ。強い。かっこいいでしょ? See, my opponents is scared. I'm putting in defense position. How can you get higher level cards? Like you mean in the game? Like, so if getting cards is obviously pulling packs, but in playing the game, it's you just gotta put it in your deck and hopefully you draw it. But yeah, but in Master Duel, if you want these cards, you know, you just I mean this was not that rare, but like you just pull it. Yeah, it's a gacha game. My opponent has a defense position monster. That is a little worrisome. However, and you might be thinking, doste, but if it's defense position, then that means even if I attack him and destroy him, my opponent doesn't take damage. That sucks, right? Well, not to fear, because I have this card. Shisashoshe! Shisasose! Which means I'm able to special summon. This card's a spell card. Its effect. Target one monster in either graveyard. Special summon it. That means not only in my own graveyard, but also from my opponent's graveyard, I could special summon one monster. I'm going to probably choose the monster with the highest attack points, which happens to be my Jin. Kakui animation. And I will summon Jin, the presider of rituals, to the field. Anyway. Oh, I have linked monsters. And with this, I can attack my face-down monster, face-down opponent's monster with the Jeep. That's okay. Now, chat, I have a quiz. My opponent just activated Burst Breath. And here's a little bit of quiz. Burst Breath, as you guys already know, tribute one dragon-type monster, destroy all face-up monsters on the field, whose defense is less than or equal to the attack the tributed monster had on the field. The monster that was tributed was Komori Dragon, 1500 attack. Question. Why was my masked beast not destroyed? Can you make Sensei proud? Why did Burst Breath not destroy the masked beast? It has higher attack. That's not quite true. That's not true. Higher defense. That's the correct answer. Higher defense. Now remember. Attack points is 3200. The defense points is 1800. This effect. Destroy all face-up monsters on the field whose defense is less than or equal to the attack. So whose defense is less than or equal to the attack of the tributed monster. And people who, failed, that's okay. You are basically every single Yu-Gi-Oh player who cannot read. Daizobu. It'd be like that. But my opponent now has no monsters on the field. That means he can attack him directly. Let's go. So it's a pretty cute game. Obviously the game does get a lot more complicated, which I'll show you in a bit. Here's another thing that I'll just show you. It's kind of important. It's very stupid, but it's kind of important. You could also use cards from your hand, as you can see here, to summon. Or sorry, my bad, right? You can also use a ritual monster to ritual summon a ritual monster. So as long as it's a monster that has levels in it, you'll be able to use it as pretty much a sacrifice, pretty much, to ritual summon a ritual monster. That's important because you'll see a lot of players who use ritual decks end up using the same card as tribute / sacrifice to summon the same monster. You'll see why that's important. Who puts monsters in defense now? Hey. So just keep an eye on monsters for each card, especially opponents if the cards are shown. Yes. Generally, try to read everything as you can. If not, then it'd be like that. Let me also just show you one last thing. This is an equip spell card, like I mentioned. You could activate it, and you could equip to a monster. You could actually also equip your opponent's monsters too, but my opponent doesn't have any monsters because he sucks. このカードは the equipped monster gains 1,000 attack and loses 1,000 defense. And now my mass beast attack is 4,200. Battle da. Master Beast. Direct attack! Victory! Yes! Yosh! すごい. Yosh! Ah? What? What do you mean? Wait, why am I starting another game? Why am I starting another game? What's going on? Okay, let me go ahead and I think that was it's probably a bug. Did I click rematch? Oh, my bad. Ah, soka. So that's the very, very simple basics of the game. Now, let me just teach you. Today, my main goal is to just teach you the mechanics and the cards to look out for. So let me go ahead and go back to the dual training here. I am the bug. Whoops. Let's try level 2 here. So I'm gonna first show you the abilities of Fusion. It's one of my favorite decks. It's called the Hero deck. Sure, I will use it. Would there be a part 2? Probably not. But I'll try to teach you as much as I can in the next hour or so. 자, これはヒーローデックだよ。ヒーローデッキは、one of my favorite decks. And also my understanding is, if I'm not wrong, Amane Kokoro Senpai is playing the hero deck as well. Very fun deck. This is a terrible hands, but it do be like that. How many cards in your deck? Each deck has to have a minimum of 40 cards. Has to have a minimum of 40 cards. Now, I know about the toggle button. That's not important right now. My hero deck right now, I think has 50 cards. So this is, without getting too deep into it, this is one of your starters. And starters is, 日本語ってスタートは多分, I don't know what word they'll use. But long story short, this card will enable my combo. Activate Dead End Prison's effect. And as you know, you know that it's an effect monster because it's an orange monster. It's an orange monster. Dead End Prison allows me to send a hero monster from my deck to the graveyard. The card I'll be sending is Elemental Hero Shadow Mist. Elemental Hero Shadow Mist has the effect of, when this card is sent to the graveyard, you can add one hero monster from your deck to your hands. Wait, one sec. So I'll be adding to my hands, and I mean, again, it's probably not the best combo here, but I think I'll add here. Vision Hero Virus. Does it matter where we put the monster in any slot? I was going to say no, except my understanding is that Mashiro Ichigo Senpai でしょ? 多分? I think it's Ichigo Senpai. Ichigo Senpai. Ichigo じゃないか. Ichigo じゃない. すみません. Mashiro Mashiro senpai 되죠? Mashiro senpai is playing magical muskets. Magical muskets, which is also known as, let me see here. Let me see if I can find the Japanese name. 마지불리토. かっこいい. 마지불리토. 마지불리토. 마지불리토와 so magical musket is kind of special, where depending on where my opponent's monsters are, it has different effects. But for tutorial purposes, for now, just think of it as it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter where you place your monsters. Explain the zones. I'll get to that. Don't worry. So let me just play my combo here. Vision Hero Ferris allows me to discard one hero monster from my hands to the grave, which allows it to special summon itself. Now, here's something important. Wait, Ver, did you just summon multiple monsters on one turn? Isn't that against the rules? Well, my young friends, while it is true that I normal summoned my evil hero Dead End Prison, I special summoned Vision Hero Ferris, and like I said, you could special summon as much as you want. And let me show you what I mean. I activate Vision Hero's effect. When this card is normal or special summoned, I could place one Vision Hero monster from my deck to here in my spell and trap zone as a face-up continuous trap. Ver, what the heck are you talking? What, didn't you say monster cards can only be on the monster zone? What are you doing? Are you breaking the rules? Shh. This is Yu-Gi-Oh. Shh. This is Yu-Gi-Oh. これ Yu-Gi-Oh だよ. これ Yu-Gi-Oh. It really depends on the card effects. It really does. Hero increase wa, because it's considered as a continuous trap, but it's face up, I activate its effect. I sac... Wait. Nah, it's fine. I was... Oh, it's a raw card. Okay. I'll sacrifice Dead End Prison. Special summon. Here, second special summon. Increase to activate increases effect. And this, by the way, is a very, very common combo. So you'll see when Mashiro Senpai plays the hero deck. Yeah, Mashiro Senpai じゃないかい? すみません. Mashiro Senpai じゃないか? 待ってね. I'm sorry. 俺は JP 先輩の名前はちょっと I'm still learning. Mashiro Senpai じゃない. What's your name? Amamiya senpai. すみません. Amamiya Kokoro senpai だ. Amamiya Kokoro. So. Amamiya Kokoro senpai is playing a hero deck. He's looking for... Yes, Amamiya Kokoro senpai. And this is a very, trust me, an incredibly common combo. Very common combo. Vision Hero combo. When you see this card, when you see Amamiya senpai play this card, you'll be like, soka. It's beginning. Hajima. Mate. Hajimari kana. Hajimari kana. こんな感じ? This allows me to special summon. That's my first special summon. Vision Hero Vion allows me to drop a hero monster. It's very normal summon there. If he holds it during the opponent's turn, no show. What do you mean? So well, yeah, I'll do it later. But yeah. So I'll be sending. Where is it? Denier to the grave. I used the color to remember JP VTuber. Good, black and red. Oh, those characters are black and red. Kuro. 아까 쿠로가. Vision Hero Vion allows me to remove from play one monster. So that's banish. To add to my hand on polymerization. This card you might see. I think you will see, especially with Kokoro Senpai no deki wa Hero deki kara. You'll definitely see this card. Maho Kadu Yugioh. Fusion is very big, but I'll get to it right now. I'll get to it in a bit. Hero deck is mainly a fusion deck, but also a link deck. And let me tell you what a link monster is. As you can see, my extra deck is glowing yellow. That's usually a good sign that I could do something. You press that button here, and you can see there's a couple monsters I can summon here. What should I summon here? Oh, wait, let me do this combo first. I'll activate Malicious' effect. Malicious has this effect where if you banish it, you can special summon a copy of it to the field. Now, I will link summon using my Vion and my Malicious. Nani shiteru no? Kore nani? So, これは Extra Hero Cross Crusader. This is a link monster. This is very difficult. I'm not gonna lie. This is a little confusing. A link monster is basically a monster that you can special summon from your extra deck. Your extra deck is another pile, max 15 cards, that you can put in cards of the extra nature, I guess? Basically, it's fusion cards. これ these purple cards. There's these dark blue cards. Don't confuse them with ritual cards. These dark blue cards, you can tell by they have these little red arrows, as you can see. There's also these white cards and these black cards that you can put in the extra deck. So a max of 15. Think of it, it's a little confusing, I understand. But think of it as a toolbox. Think of it as a toolbox that you can access at any time as long as you have the right conditions. Simplified version is a tribute summon, ignoring levels. Yeah, I think that's a good idea too. So, yeah, that's a good explanation. So this card is a link summon, and it's basically like my chat said, it's basically a tribute summon. You know how? Oh, I didn't tribute summon, huh? Oh, I guess. Okay, long story short, my condition is 2 warrior monsters. On my field is Vision Hero Increase, which is, as you can see here on the bottom. This is kind of the type of the monster. There's like 6 or 7 types, I think. Warrior type, dragon type, winged beast, beast type, just a bunch of other like cybers. Anyway, there's a bunch. This one's a warrior type, and my other vision hero is also a warrior type. Just so you know, most hero monsters are warrior monsters. Most of them. That's not true for all, but most of them are. So my condition for this card is 2 warrior monsters, and it doesn't say it here. But it means tributes to warrior monsters. So I'll be sending my Vision Hero Increase and my Vision Hero Varus, who are both warriors, my 2 warriors, to the graveyard to link some. My bad. I already did it. Okay, sorry. My bad. That's my bad. Sumimasen. Sensei no. That's Sensei's problem. I use Vision Hero Vion. Same idea though. I use Vision Hero Vion, which is a warrior monster, and Destiny Hero Malicious, which is also a warrior monster. These 2 warrior monsters, I sent them to the graveyard to link summon my extra hero Cross Crusader. Think of it as your extra hand. Basically, just kind of imagine that this extra deck is always in your hands. You could always access it as long as you had the conditions. さあ、Cross Crusader のエフェクトは、I can special summon 1 Destiny Hero monster from my graveyard. I'll just do it very quickly. From my graveyard to the field, activate Daenerys' effect, which allows me to basically use this and shuffle this card back into my deck. And I will do this, tribute this card, goes into probably this card, right? If I want to do full combo. So, let me show you something interesting. Let me show you something fun. Oh, wait, maybe I shouldn't have done that. I guess it's fine. Dusted Gold is also a card that I'm pretty sure Kokoro-senpai is going to use. I actually haven't really practiced the Evil Hero combos too much, so please bear with me. This card is also a starter. You are able to discard this card, which means from your hand, send it to the graveyard, activate its effect, add 1 Dark Fusion or 1 card that mentions it from your deck to your hand. The card I'll be adding is this card called Dark Contact. This card's a good card. Its effect is fusion summon 1 fusion monster from your extra deck that must be special summoned with Dark Fusion by shuffling its materials from your deck, graveyard, and or banishment into the deck. What does that mean? My field, my graveyard, and banishment is all fair game. I know that's very confusing. And guys, I understand it's very confusing. Don't worry about it. This is not that important for now. Just know that in the tournaments, when you watch it, if Kokoro-senpai uses this card, something is coming. If you see this card, something is coming. I think that's the easiest way to think about it. I'm gonna do another Link Summon. This time I'm gonna use 2 hero monsters. Extra Hero Infernal Devicer, and again, you can tell that this is a Link monster because it's blue and there's arrows on the card, these red arrows. This card's condition is 2 hero monsters. Now, chat, do I have 2 hero monsters on my field? The answer is yes, because I have Extra Hero Cross Crusader, Vision Hero Increase, Vision Hero Ferris. So yes, I do have 2 of them. So I'll be using my Extra Hero Cross Crusader and my Vision Hero Increase to Link Summon into Extra Hero Infernal Devicer. This card's effect basically allows me to search Elemental Hero Neos. Long story short. And now I'm gonna do 1 more Link Summon. I think, right? Wait 1 sec. I'm just trying to make sure I'm doing the combo right here. I need an Elemental Hero monster soon. Yeah, I think I messed the combo up somewhere, but it's okay. I'll be able to show you what I'm trying to do at least. That is okay. I'm gonna go ahead and do another Link Summon. Extra Hero Wonder Driver, just like Extra Hero Infernal Devicer, needs 2 hero monsters. I'll be linking these 2 into Extra Hero Wonder Driver. And now here's the thing. That's a lot of Link monsters. And you might be thinking, hey, demone, Bear's just showing Link summons. It's fine. That's why he's doing so many. Kagami-senpai is playing a deck called Sky Striker. Sky Striker in Japanese, I believe, is Sento dek이다요. Sento deck. That Link summons like 10 times a turn. The Link summons for days. Okay. Wait, but what am I able to even summon with this? Why am I able to Dark Contact? Oh, because I have a Dusted Gold. I see. I'm able to do this. Let me think here. What's my best way to show you how to play this deck? Wait, chat, how do I summon this card again? How do I get to this card again? I suddenly forgot. Wait, is it oh no, it's through isn't it for Dead in Prison? Is it for Dead in Prison? I forgot. Sensei, 大丈夫だよ. 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 大丈夫です. 大丈夫です. Sensei は大丈夫です. I'm gonna activate Destiny Hero Malicious effect. Malicious no effect de, I'm gonna special summon Malicious here, which is like delicious, but not really. I'll also activate the Denier's effect here to special summon it also to the field. I'm gonna activate polymerization. Yugioh発動! Yugioh no effect. Fusion effect. The power of fusion. What a powerful card. Yugioh はOkay. Let me show you this. Fusion summoning used to be very simple. Fusion summoning used to be very simple. Long time ago, back when you guys were kids, when Sensei was 62 years old, all you needed to know about fusion summoning was you needed to use this card, polymerization. Yugioh 카드. You activate it, you fuse 2 monsters, and you summon a purple monster. So, for instance, Destiny Hero Destroyer Phoenix Enforcer was one of my favorite guys, one of my favorite heroes. This card's condition is to fuse 1 level 6 or higher hero monster and 1 Destiny Hero monster. And it doesn't say it here, but in order to fuse into it, you need to use a card that is much like polymerization. That is, it is a card that says Fusion Summon. The card has to say Fusion Summon. That's why back in the day it was simple, but nowadays there's a lot of cards that are able to Fusion Summon. For instance, Dark Contact. As you can see here, this also says Fusion Summon 1 Fusion monster. I'll get into that in a bit. But let's get into Fusion Summoning, right? Let's get into the fun parts. Oh, I could use this card too. Oh, I didn't realize. That's pretty good. Evil Hero, Infernal Ida, which is a level 6 hero monster. So, Destiny Hero, Denied, Yugioh Sokan, Ideo, Destiny Hero, Destroy Phoenix Enforcer! Boom! And by the way, Destiny Hero, this Fusion Summoning is one of my favorites. I think it's my favorite summoning condition. I love Fusion Summons. It's so cool. I'm also gonna activate this just for funsies. Like I mentioned before, polymerization using this card is the normal way to go about doing it. And in fact, I'll do it right now. It's not the best combo, but I'm just doing it for funsies now. Yugioh Hazudo. Ottawa. From my hands, Elemental Hero Neos. Oh my god, Frio, hi! You play Yu-Gi-Oh? Brother! Yo, we gotta play sometime. I love Destiny Heroes. Oh no, from my hands, I use Elemental Hero Neos. And from my field, Destiny Hero Malicious. Yugioh Sokan. Elemental Hero. Sunriser! Sunriser has a special effect, which allows me to essentially search Miracle Fusion. Just 2 years ago, last time I played was Duel Links with a master. Oh, yeah, yo. I mean, you know how to play then. You know how to play. That's good. That's awesome. Yeah, we should play sometime. That'd be cool. That'd be super cool. Now, I believe the right combo here is actually... I'll do this and then... Yeah, okay. Miracle Fusion Hazudo. Wait, I already have favorite content in my hand? What the hell? Why do I have this card in my hand? I'm so confused. Be fun. Hey, thank you. Best of luck with the event. I'm not playing in the events. I'm just teaching people so that they can enjoy the event. But thank you. Maybe one day. Huh? Yabe! I messed up. Sensei 大丈夫だよ. Sensei 大丈夫. 多分大丈夫. Yabe. これやべ. やべ. I messed up. でも大丈夫だ。なぜだ? 俺は先生だから. I will use my Elemental Hero Sunriser. Whoops. And actually no. I'll use my Elemental Hero Neos. Oh yeah, okay, fine, whatever. And my Elemental Hero Sunriser. To summon Wake Up! Wake up! Da-da-na-na-na. Stand. Anyway, that was very unnecessary. But I'm just going to teach you this as well. As you can see, Dark Contact is a very interesting card. It's not polymerization. It isn't. But I am able to use it to fuse into a monster. For instance, I will be able to fuse using my Elemental Hero Neos, and my Wake Up Your... Oh wait, this shuffles in, right? And my Extra Hero Wonder Driver to Fusion Summon. これがイーブルヒーローの最強の力。イデオ、イーブルヒーロー、ネオスロード。And that's basically it. Hopefully that makes sense. Fusion summoning. So link summoning, basically you summon by tributing monsters on your field as long as the condition is right. Right? Pretty simple. Fusion summoning is you need to use a magic card or a trap card actually. Let me show you right now. trap card. You think spell cards aren't the only way to fusion summon. You just need to use a card that says fusion summon and you'll fusion summon by having the right conditions. For instance, trap card Hajudo, favorite contact, which allows me to send these two to my deck to fusion summon into Elemental Hero Flamewing Man, which allows me to search for favorite, which is this card's in my hand. Pretty cool. So it's pretty cool, pretty awesome stuff. And just to teach you a little bit, because Kokoro Senpai is definitely going to use this card, Destroy Phoenix Enforcer is a very special card. このカードのエフェクトは you activate it, you destroy a card on your side of the field, usually its own self, and destroy another card on the opponent's side of the field, or in general. So you could destroy two cards on the field. One of them has to be yours. And you might be wondering, wait, you just destroyed your own monsters? That's a terrible card, right? Destroy Phoenix Enforcer. The Phoenix in Destroy Phoenix Enforcer stands for it rises again. Destroy Phoenix Enforcer no effect wa, when it gets destroyed, I could special summon it back to the field. So it's really good. It's a good effect. It's a good effect. Sugoi effecto. Phoenix the Phoenix reborns. It also has an effect where my opponent loses 200 attack for each hero card in my graveyard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. My opponent loses 2,000 attacks. You can't see it right now, but my opponent... Let me show you. My opponent... You see how that card's attack became 0? Let me show... Yeah. This card normally has an attack of 1,200. Normally 1,200. But because of my Destroy Phoenix Enforcer's effect, this card's attack is now 0. So it's a very strong card. Sugoi 카드. Sugoi 카드네요. Sugoi 카드. But the thing is, there's a lot of awesome cards out there. But my favorite card, my favorite hero cards, my favorite hero wa yappari kore da. There's a couple cards that have very specific summoning conditions. This card is Destiny Hero Plasma. In Japanese is Destiny Hero Broody. This card cannot be normal summon or set, but must be special summoned from your hands by tributing free monsters. Also, might I note, when the monster's level is 5 or 6, you need to tribute one monster to normal summon it. If it's level 7 or higher, you need to tribute 2 monsters normally. But this card cannot be normal summoned or set. You can't tribute monsters to summon it. You have to use its effect, which is must be special summoned by tributing free monsters. And I'm gonna do that. Oro wa wake up your elemental hero. Flame Wingman to malicious diabolic guide tributes. Come out, my favorite hero, Destiny Hero Blue D. Blue D is really cool. My favorite hero. Ever since I was young. This was my ace monster. Ever since I was young. 本当に俺のフェイブレットヒーローだよ. I love this card so much. ブルーディのエフェクト. I suck. You hards. And it equips my opponent's monster to it. And its attack increases by half of the monster that or basically that it absorbed. It's a really cool card. And also it has this really strong effect where it negates the effect of all face-up monsters my opponent controls. かっこいいだよ. I just wanted to show that off a little. I'm just going to show you one more thing before I move on to the next summoning method. Let me just show you one more thing. My opponent drew a card. This card, これ, its name is called Max C. Max C. And I have a list. Of many cards that you're going to see during the duel. During the tournaments. このカードは you're gonna see it everywhere. This card has an effect where it's a quick effect, which means you're able to use it from your hand. Because the effect is you can send this card from your hand to the graveyard, and it's a quick effect, which means you can activate it during your opponent's turn as well. You can activate this card effect on your opponent's turn, send it to the graveyard. Every time my opponent special summons a monster, I draw a card. And you saw how many times I special summoned, right? I special summoned like 6 times a turn, which means I could have drawn like 6 cards. It's really good. It's a really strong card. Everyone's gonna use it. So, shall we? Shall we finish? Attack. Neo soloed de attack. Plasma. Attack. Destroy Phoenix Enforcer. Attack. And I couldn't finish them up, but you understand. この感じのデッキです。これがリンク召喚と That's the Link Summon と融合召喚 That's Fusion Summon. Now let's do a little bit of something else. So you already learned like basically half of Yu-Gi-Oh. You learned basically half of Yu-Gi-Oh. You're already doing great. Let me tell you about Synchro Summons. This is where the game gets a little tricky. Because in a sense, Link summoning is pretty easy. As long as it had the condition, you summon it from your extra deck. Fusion summon is also simple. As long as you have the card, you could do it. But synchro summoning is a little tricky because you need to do math. So let me show you here. このカードは It's a tuner monster. It's a tuner monster. The only way you can tell it is by reading the card. I know, it's very tricky. Sometimes I miss it too. This card is Dark Resonator. Dark Resonator. It's a fiend type monster, but it's a tuner. Tuner da. Tuner monster. Tuner monster. Here, what a tuner monster is. Alright, here. Let me try to explain it this way. Let me show you a synchro monster. Level 6. Do I have a level 6? Yes. このカードの名は Red Rising Dragon. It's a synchro monster. It's pretty cool. It's a white card. It's a white monster card at level 6. And as you can see, the condition for this, any of these extra deck monsters, they have different conditions. This one's condition is, you could read it from the top, 1 Fiend Tuner plus 1 plus non-tuner monsters. Bear, what are you talking about? There's like pluses and 1, like this is algebra? No. This means you need 1 Fiend Tuner on your field and either 1 or more, so this is like a 1 plus, either 1 or more non-tuner monsters. Let me show you what that means. I summoned Dark Resonator, which, as I mentioned to you, is a tuner monster. It's a tuner monster. Now for my hand, I have this card called Red Lotus King. If I control Fiend Tuner monster, I'm able to special summon this card to the field. Red Lotus King. And activate its effect to damage my opponent a little bit. You don't have enough RAM? It's okay, it's okay. Don't worry, don't worry. Oh, Master... Oh, interesting! You can see this green symbol. I didn't know that. You see this green symbol, chat? You see this green symbol? It's a little... I know it's very small. But you see that green symbol? That means it's a tuner. It's a level 3 tuner and a level 3 non-tuner. You can tell because there's no green symbol next to it. Level 3 plus level 3. Chat, I don't know. It's very difficult. It's very difficult, I know. Level 3 plus level 3 means... I'm sorry, it's too much. It's my RAM. My RAM's about to explode. 3 plus 3. 3 plus 3. Chat, help me. I can't figure it out. Chat, I need help. Oh, is it 6? Is it 6? So yeah, 3 plus 3 is 6. Pretty simple, right? 6. Oh, you're banned forever. That means I'm able to synchro summon by sending these 2 monsters to the graveyard. Dark Resonator, my level 3 tuner, because that's 1 tuner, plus 1 non-tuner, Red Lotus King, to fill up my 6 stars to synchro summon Red Rising Dragon. Now, Flinkram apparently has an effect. If I'm honest, I actually never really played. Fumi-senpai is playing the Red Dragon Arcfiend. So, Red Demon Dragon wa Fumi-senpai no deki de, that's how I understand it. Now, not the best hand, but I can also show you that this card is... Red Rising Dragon has the effect of special summoning a tuner monster from my graveyard to the field. Or sorry, specifically it's a Resonator monster from my deck to the field. Now think about this. Red Rising Dragon's a level 6. Dark Resonator is a level 3 tuner. What can I summon, guys? Guys, what can I summon? What kind of synchro monster am I able to summon here? I have a level 6 non-tuner and a level 3 tuner monster. What can I technically summon at this point? A level 9 synchro monster, exactly. A level 9 synchro monster, exactly, chat. So I'm gonna do that right now. I'm gonna send to this graveyard my tuner monster. Ore no tuner monster Dark Resonator de level 6 Red Rising Dragon de Synchro Sokan. Hot Red Dragon Arcfiend Abyss. It's pretty good, right? Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Kind of get it, sorta. It's pretty simple if you think about it. Just think of it as if there's a tuner monster on the field, and if there's non-tuner monsters on the field, add the levels up, and if you have the corresponding number, then you're able to summon it. This card's really cool. Kono effect wa basically you can negate 1 card once per turn. I'll show you right now. Really strong card. Well, actually my opponent's not going to do anything, so I guess that's... What the hell is this? And if you can this card, control. Oh, what the hell? You felt the pressure of being questioned by me? Ha ha ha. Soda. Wait, I don't believe the level 12 here is... Oh, what the hell is this? Oh, I have Crimson Dragon in my deck? That's a weird card. Oh, right! Kono card is still in Master Duel! Oh, shoot! Yeah, I forgot about that. What else can I do? Oh, I have some really weird cards. Guess I could do this. Fire and Escanator. Special summon this card. Now, another test. Oh. Oh, interesting. I could do this. Oh, sheesh. Now, on my field, I have a level 3 tuner. This is another test. I have a level 3 tuner. I have a level 9 monster that's a non-tuner and a level 6 monster that's a non-tuner. What are some options of synchro monsters that I can do? Can anyone guess? It's not that easy. It's not that easy. This might be a difficult question. We have a level 3 tuner, we have a level 6 non-tuner, and a level 9 non-tuner. What are some types of synchro monsters that I technically could summon? And what is one that I definitely cannot summon? Let me tell you the one that I definitely cannot summon. I cannot summon a level 18 synchro monster because the level max cap is level 12. But what I could do is okay, I'll just tell you. I could special summon a level 12 synchro monster, which I will do because I don't see why not. Crimson Dragon. I just wanted to summon it because it's very shiny. It's probably the worst play I could have made right now. 가쿠이다요. See, I'm making the AI think. He's like, what? Nani? I believe this is a searching card, right? Let me activate this. I wanna show you the other one that's a little trickier to summon. Ah, isn't this perfect? I think this is perfect. Nice. Soul Resonator Sokan. Soul Resonator an effecto. I'm just gonna speed through here. Allows me to add, I believe I need to add this card. This is also a basic combo. Fumi Senpai no Deki no basic combo wa Soul Resonator. If you see this card, she has full combo. This card is in your hand. I could send one other card from my hand or field to the grave. I believe I send something else, but I forget. I'm just gonna send this card. Can you give us another example of that mood? I will indeed give you another example of that move. Target one face a monster you control that is a level. Send one interior monster from your hand or attack. Level 5, level 8, 6, 10, 6. I'm very careful of not saying that word. I think. Wait, do I have? Well, I do have this, right? Combo level 6, and then you summon that. 9, 13. Oh, 12. Okay, perfect. Bone Arc. I'm gonna use Bone Arc Fiend's effect, which allows me to send to the graveyard. Oh, right. I think it was this too. Yeah. Vision Resonator, I believe. And I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna decrease my level here. I'm gonna activate this card. Vision to add. Ooh, that's cool. Red zone here. Why not? This is not important. Don't mind me. Don't mind what I'm doing here. Let me just show you. 테스트다요. I have a level 3 tuner monster. I have a level 3 monster, and I have a level 3 monster. These are non-tuners. What can I summon here? I could summon a level 9 synchro monster, but I could also summon a level what I'm basically trying to teach you guys is that you don't have to use all the monsters on the field. I could summon a level 9 synchro monster, I could just summon a level 6 one as well. So I'll be using my Soul Resonator, using my... I guess Bone Arc thing. Yep, just the 6 one. Just the level 6. I don't have to use it all. Red Rising Dragon. Red Rising Dragon's effect allows me to... 6, 9, 12. Sure, why not? Soul Resonator. Now, here's my... what's that? 9. 違うか。Puna Monster. Aha. Whoops. Next turn. 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 Maya is like, what is he doing? Chad, what's he doing, Chad? Chad, what's he doing? Eh? 出てる? Oh, wait, I needed that card. Wait, that's such a mean. He's so terrible. Why would he do that to me? やべ。Synchro resonate 7. I think I still could do it, right? What can I do here? Bonus, or you can add this one item on this card. I could do that, but I think I could just do this. Which just allows me to add soul synergy. I don't think I run that card yet. Oh, I could send Bear on the field for no reason. I could do that for no reason. But I think I would rather discard one. This is what I'm supposed to do here. Let me see if I run this card. Do I run this card in my deck? Ah. じゃないか。あ、これだ。これあじゃない。9, 12, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I'm trying to show you something! すみません! I'm trying to show you something. Let me just see if I can do this. Let me send funnily enough, I actually might send this card. Change its level to 7, 10. And... oh. Okay, this is not what I was trying to do, but I could do this as well. Oh, that's a cool card. I'm gonna summon Soul Resonator. I had like a level 2 monster that could special summon itself. That'd be great. I should have added this card in the beginning. すいません。先生 is loading this. 先生 loading this. Loading this. I'm just trying. I want to show you one more thing because 何これ? 何してるの? 何してるのこれ? 何してるの? Because the Red Dragon Arcfiend deck is a little special. No, please don't destroy my monster. Just destroy him. You could destroy him. I don't need him. Don't destroy my tuna monsters. Please. What? Nani? That's a flip monster deck. That's pretty cool. Okay, that's okay. You're gonna destroy my Crimson Dragon! Crimson Dragon が死んだやべ Crimson Dragon が死んだやべ Okay. So 10 here's what I'm trying to show you, right? I've told you so far that you need one tuna. Most cards, right? Most synchro monsters are like this. You need one tuna monster and 1 plus non-tuna monsters, right? That's normal. Red Dragon Archfiends, Red Demons Dragon, they have a very special kind of condition. They're one of the very few archetypes that have these kind of monsters. This card, Red Nova Dragon, requires 2 tuners plus 1 Red Dragon Archfiends, which I actually cannot summon right now. What am I talking about? What am I doing? Why am I doing this? Level 8. Hmm? Can I please add? Can I please add? Can I add this? Can I do something with this? 5, 4, 7, 14. Made it to level 2 high. 14, 5. No. Yeah, man, I can't do this, bro. But yeah, I need 2 tuna ones. Oh, I could do this. I could do this, right? I could do this. Wait, I'm cooking. Don't even worry about it. I'm cooking. Well, non-tuner single monsters, so that means I have to make that a level 6. Level 6 is, so I need to make level 6. The 6, 8, 10. Yo, reset. Actually, wait. No! What have I done? Nani shiteru no? Kimi yaro. Oi, kimi nani shiteru no? Nani shiteru no, kimi? Waga tamashi, Red Demons Dragon. これも大丈夫かな。じゃあ、これも it was very long-handed. It's very long-handed, but this is something you can do too. Okay, we finally reached this. We finally reached it. Not bad. Red Demons Dragon wa level 8. It's a level 8 single monster. We have a level 2 tuner monster and a level 2 tuner monster. Now normally, 1 tuner monster and 1 non-tuner monster. We could probably summon Baron, wait, we can't summon Baron? What cannot? Oh, I think I'm locked in. I could summon things like, Bestial Dispatter. It's actually a really good card too. But I could do 2 tuning. I think it's called Burning Sword. Burning Sword de double tuning. Are you ready? Oh, thank you so much for the raid. Thank you. Elira, thank you so much for the raid. Are you ready? Burning Sword. 俺はクリムソンレゾネーター、ビジョンレゾネーターとレッドドラゴンアークフィンド、レッドデモンズドラゴンのダブルチューニングシンクロ召喚レッドノーバドラゴンAnd that's俺のレッドノーバドラゴンは from my graveyard because I played very badly. I have like 20 tuners, so its attack is 8,000. Red Nova Dragon! 攻撃! Absolute Power Force! I know that was very difficult. I'm sorry. I hope you understand. But that was Red Demon's Dragon. Red Demon's Dragon, Red Dragon Archfiend has a very special condition where some of its monsters require more than 1 tuner. I just wanted to show you that. But generally, single monsters are tuners plus non-tuners. Very simple. Very easy peasy. どうしてdifficult ですか? Alright. Thank you so much again, Elira, for the raid. I'm gonna show you, I think, basically one more summoning method. So, Chad, what have we learned so far? Love you. Oh, thank you, Alira. Thank you. I love you too. What have we learned so far? We learned link summoning. And Chad, by the way, in case you guys are curious what I'm doing, there's a huge NIJISANJI tournament with the JP Livers happening basically tomorrow this weekend. I wanted to teach you guys a little bit of Yu-Gi-Oh! In case you guys wanted to learn and follow along. Because, you know, it's probably going to be in Japanese, probably going to be a little difficult to understand. But I know a lot of you guys wanted to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Especially with that announcement. I thought it'd be a good time to teach you guys a little bit. Yu-Gi-Oh! Tutorial desu. You're gonna learn today! So we've learned so far link summoning, which basically it's a toolbox from your extra deck. Just tribute some monsters on the field, special summon it, easy peasy. Not hard, not hard. We got fusion summoning, which is, you know, you activate a card that fusion summons, whether it's polymerization, it could be fusion destiny, it could be favorite contact, things like that, and you fusion summon your purple monster. Easy peasy. Synchro summoning, a little difficult, but not that difficult. 다이소보다요. One tuner monster plus one non-tuner monster to special summon into your synchro monster. And finally, the last summoning method that you need to know for this tournament is the black ones. That sounded really bad when I said that aloud. But yes, it's the black cards. The XCs monsters. XCs. XCs Shokan. So let me just do some combos here. I think it's this one, right? I can click on Lord Romer, get special Monarch on Queen. So let me just set this up a little bit. Not that hard, don't worry. It'll take a little bit. Wait, am I able to set it up with this though? This hand is not... I could do this, maybe. Oh yeah, that's a spell card, as you know, yes. You're learning. You're gonna learn today. Ah, I could do that. That's awesome. Okay, sick. I'll add this. It's actually quite simple. Do people play the pendulum summon? So yes, there is the pendulum summon. I don't think it's gonna be in this tournament, and it's like you think. It's not. It's not that popular, unfortunately. It's not that popular. Let me just show you a couple things I'm doing here. 자, efecto de max metamorphoseto. Zanai in my hand. Set this card, of course. Then I'll activate Castle Raccoon's effect. I'm just speeding through because this part's not that important. I'm just trying to teach you what I'm doing here. All right. On our field, we have level 7 monsters. A bunch of them. Now, synchro summoning was what? Addition, right? Level 3 level 3 tuner monster plus level 3 non-tuner monster makes a level 6 synchro monster. The XC's monsters are basically go fish. If there's two or more monsters that have the same level, then that's your condition for XC's monsters. So, as an example, right? このフィールドでレベル7モンスターが2体です。 I have 2 level 7 monsters on my field. That means I could create the overlaid network and XC summon using my level 7 Chaos Allure Queen and my level 7 Allure Queen level summon to XC summon into Red Eyes Flare Metal Dragon. かっこいい。エクシーズソカン。ユーマンエクシーズソカン。Now, here's a small thing. You guys might be wondering, why did you summon here and not your up down here? You guys might not be wondering that at all, but I'm just gonna tell you anyway. You could summon extra deck monsters here. But you can only summon Link monsters here. Unless the Link monster is pointing towards an arrow. It's very confusing. You don't really need to notice for a tournament. If it points down to a monster zone, you're able to summon a Link monster down there as well. But it's a little confusing. You don't need to know that right now. And yeah, that's it. That's really all it is. That's XC summoning. Now I'm gonna try again because I want to show you the full power of XC summoning. この感じだけど、XC 召喚はもっともっとかっこいいだよ。It's with the proper deck, it goes crazy. It goes insane. Let me see who would be using XC's decks here. 多分サイボドラゴンも XC's Exosister I think is XC's as well, I believe. Light and Darkness Dragon, maybe? サロメ先輩のデッキも多分 XC's かな？ないか。でも、タカラ先輩のデッキは多分 XC's デッキ。Let me try again. One more time. 完璧なハンド。Perfect hands. That was a perfect hand. Oh, come. I mean, this is fine, I guess. We could work with this. Let me see if I could go a little combos here. So at some point when you know what these cards do, you could play a little quicker like this. So for instance, Black Metal Dragon has this effect where basically you can search a Red Eyes monster from your deck. I will use this card to... And as you can see, that was a Link monster, so you can only summon in one of these 2 zones. Darkness Metal allows me to special summon. And this is kind of just review. What can you do here? You can Link summon. That's right, children. You can Link summon into... Cool. I'm not playing Dragon Link. Oh crap. Yes, I could sacrifice these 2 monsters to link into Red Plant Veer to Anaconda. That I could add to my hand. I'm gonna use this card. Oh, I can't use this card if I have... let me try one more time. Okay, that card's actually kind of useful too. I'm gonna teach you that card as well. I'm gonna teach you card as that as well. I have Red Eyes Fusion in my hand. That's so unfortunate. That card is quite common as well. So you know what? Let me try it one more time. Alright. This card's also might be popular. Kashiras are just stupid. If you control no monsters, you can special summon Kashira cards. They're just very good cards. That's all you really need to know. Set that cards. And then I would normally pass. I'm playing like I'm actually playing the game. I need to do the combos. Oh man. Focus. Sensei, I'm playing as though I'm actually playing the game. I'm sorry, my bad. これも Wait, why am I not getting the... Wait, I never bricked this hard. This is embarrassing. I'm sorry. This is embarrassing. I've never bricked this hard. Oh my god. これ大丈夫だ。これ大丈夫。That. Search. Yeah, it's rough out here, man. The same thing here. Summon. Summon. So, this card's called Predaplant Versa Anaconda. And the reason why it's such a good card is that it has this effect where you could send any fusion monster. I think it's so stupid. You can send any fusion monster you want, essentially, from your... No, a fusion card from your deck to the graveyard, and it just activates its effects. It just activates it. Like, so you don't have... You know how for fusing, you kind of had to use the spell card or trap card from your hand. You had to use that card, you had to draw it, activate that spell card, and then you fuse it. If you have this card, you could just activate it from wherever. It's like the cell phone of fusion. You could just call your deck and be like, Deku-sama, can you fuse this monster for me? And then you just fuse it. It's pretty awesome. But let me also show you. I thought it could act. I mean, is it still banned in OCG? It is still banned in OCG. It's still banned in TCG, in fact. Yes. I could also show you this, of course. Excesu Shokan. I wish I had more cards, but I don't. Actually, let me show you guys. This is a level 7 monster. You can see from its level got changed into a level 7. This is a level 7 monster as well, which means I could XC summon into Red Eyes Flare Metal Dragon, which is really cool. By the way, this card also has a really sexy effect. Just basically drop this card. And special summon Ore no Red Eyes Black Dragon. Now let me just teach you about this card. You can pay 2 Fast and Life points and send 1 fusion or polymerizing normal quick play spell card from your deck to the graveyard. This card's effect becomes that spell's effect when that card is activated. Send Red Eyes Fusion to the grave, and I could just polymerization. Red Eyes Fusion is an interesting effect. It's a bad card. It's a bad card, but its effect is fine. Its effect is, you could fusion summon 1 fusion monster that lists a Red Eyes monster as material from your extra deck using monsters from your hands, deck, that's huge, hand, deck, or field. So from my deck, I'm gonna use my Dark Magician, and from my hand, my Red Eyes Black Dragon to fuse into Red Eyes Dark Dragoon. Pretty awesome. Pretty awesome stuff. And that's, I mean, this is already a really awesome field. This card has a negates and could, like, you know, pop cards. For instance, I could literally just do this for no reason. I could use this card. I should have shown you what this card does. And I could just negate him. I could just be like, no, no, nope, can't, cannot. Very good card. And let me also show you other things I can do here. For instance, Excesu no Chikara Misete. I'll show you. I'll summon Zoa. Set this card here. And I can Xyz summon again here. Wait, why can't I? I'm actually confused. Why can't I summon this card? Oh, 2 level summon dragons. I see. Attach this. Xyz wa, normally you need to have the same level monsters as you can see here. So for instance, I could Xyz into my level 7 Red Eyes Black Dragon with my other level 7 Red Eyes Black Dragon into Odd Eyes Rebellion Dragon. Now, there are Xyz monsters, and this is very rare, but there are Xyz monsters that you basically can Xyz on top of that monster. You can also Xyz summon this card by using a Rebellion Xyz monster you control as material. And the reason why I mentioned this is because there's this deck called Zodiac, which is kind of funny, where you could do something like this. So I'm using my, we call this in anime, XSOLEIL. Into Odd Eyes Rebellion Dragon Overlord. Really strong, really strong effect. This card that was XC summoned using a rank 7 XC monster can attack up to 3 times. You know how I'm only allowed to normally attack once? He's like, I don't care. This is the power of XC's monsters. Pretty cool, right? Pretty cool. Pretty cool. And that's it. That you have learns every... Yeah, it's 3 times. It's a pretty funny card. That's all you need to know about the summoning methods. Pretty awesome. Pretty cool, right? Pretty simple. Now, with the last remaining time we have together, I'm just gonna show you a real battle. Or sorry, I'm gonna show you cards to look out for. These are some stable cards that... So, deck building tips? That's a great question. Basically, throw these cards in. For the tournament, these are going to be some cards that you will definitely see. You'll definitely see in the tournament at least once. So let me just run them for you. Effect Failure. Very interesting card. There's still a lot of debate whether this guy is a guy or a girl. Its effect is, during my opponent's main phase, long story short, you don't really have to know that too much right now. Long story short, during my opponent's turn, I can send this card to the graveyard from my hand, and I can negate a monster's effect. It's really good to stop a person's combo. So if you see this card being activated, you could just assume, my opponent's effect is being negated. That person whoever's playing, that monster's effect is going to be negated. That's all you got to think of. Very similar is this card, Haru Urara. You'll hear the commentators definitely saying something like, Urarara, Haru Urara. This card has a very similar effect. If there's an effect that essentially searches, if you search from the deck, or if you special summon from the deck, if you send a card from the deck to the graveyard, if you do anything from the deck to somewhere, my opponent can send this card to the grave, and that effect gets negated. I can't search. All of these cards are good because there are these things called disruptions. They stop my opponent from playing. That's the key. They stop my opponent from playing. That's why these cards are so common. This card is, I think every deck has this right now. This card's really evil. Droll and Nokuboru is actually its Japanese name, funny enough. If a card is added from the main deck to your opponent's hand, essentially if you search from the deck to search from the deck to the hands, you can send this card. Your opponent cannot search anymore during that turn. He can't search from the deck anymore during that turn. That locks a lot of decks. Like a lot of decks are locked. Like pretty much 90% of Yu-Gi-Oh is searching from the deck, adding it to your hand and doing stuff with it. This card says no. Very strong card. Very strong card. I guarantee you're going to see this card at least once during the tournaments. This card I already talked about. If you throw this card, and all of these cards are called hand traps essentially. They're called hand traps because you could send it from your hand to the graveyard during your opponent's turn. So that's why it's called hand traps. This card, if you send it to the graveyard, every time your opponent special summons, you draw one card. Yes, it's a roach. It's technically an insect. These are actually cockroaches. We don't ask why. That's probably what the C is. C means. Yeah, that's the idea. Really good because you either you end up drawing like 10 cards, or your opponent decides I'm not gonna do my combo, because a lot of cards in your hand means that you're in a very good position. Any questions so far? I know that was a lot. Any questions so far? I know that was a lot. Is there any questions you guys have so far about these? Well, do let me know, of course. Any questions that pop up, just put it in chat. This card I saw Kagami-senpai put in, so I'm just going to quickly talk about it. This card, so these are the Ghost Girl archetypes. There's a couple others, but these are the main two that you'll be seeing. This card, like I said, if you add it from your deck to your hand, it negates it. This card says that if you add a card from your graveyard to the hands, or deck, or extra deck, it negates it. Or if you special summon from the special summon a monster from the graveyard. That's actually pretty common too. You can negate that as well. So these two, essentially, if you see these two, this one, or this one, in fact, or this one, just imagine, just think, something is being stopped. Something is being stopped. That play is not going to work. It's that simple. It's that simple. This card is a newer edition. It's basically Maxi. It's basically Maxi in that every time your opponent special summons a monster from the deck or extra deck, you draw one card. It's basically Maxi, but a lot more restrictions, including but not limited to. You need to control no cards to activate it, so it's only useful if you're going second. But it's still a pretty useful card. I think most people are running at least 2 of this. I think this is limited to 2 actually, so most people are running 2 of this. And let me just finally talk about this card. Cute card, yeah, but every time you see it, every time your opponent plays it, you want to cry. This is the Rock. This is the Rock Johnson. Just kidding, it's Nibiru. I hate this card. As a hero player, I hate this card. Let me tell you what it does. If your opponent normal or special summons 5 or more monsters this turn, you could tribute as many face-up monsters on the field as possible. And if you do, special summon this card from your hands. The reason why I hate this card is because, yeah, someone in chat is like, how many summons, gamer? Hey, so how many summons is it? Current modern Yu-Gi-Oh, you end up doing a lot of summons a turn. Strongest hero nib token. Is this card rare? I think most people have probably run at least one of it. In the tournament, at least. So, modern Yu-Gi-Oh, most, if not every deck, summons more than 5 times during a turn. A combo ends up summoning like 6-7 times, maybe even 8. And you hate to see it when you finally have a full board. The Rock Johnson comes with a freaking body slam and destroys your entire board. It's terrifying because it's tributes. There's a lot of monsters that have like destruction negation and things like that. Tributing is... There's not many cards that has... I don't think there's any card that has tributes immunity. There's probably a couple, but like tribute immunity is very rare. So be careful of the Rock. That's why I don't know if they'll talk about this during the tournaments, but they might say something like, they've summoned the 5th monster now. It's the 5th monster that they summoned. Nibiru ga ikkana, Nibiru. Nibiru ga kita. この感じかな? 多分. If you see this card, just imagine, someone's board is going to be exploded. It's a very good card. It's a very scary card too. I put this card in too because I think some people run it. This card's useful because it's very splashable. It's a Kashira Fenrir. If you control no monsters, you can special summon this card. During your main phase, you can add 1 Kashira monster from your deck to your hand. That's not important. When this card declares an attack, or if your opponent activates a monster effect, which by the way, I promise you they will, you can target 1 face-up card your opponent controls, banish it face down. Now, while this is a once per turn, essentially, you could just special summon it, just put it in any deck, just special summon it whenever you want on your turn. When your opponent plays, it's 1 disruption. If they activate an effect, you banish 1 of their monsters. It's a very strong, very free card. So I promise you, I think some people are running this. Speaking of easy cards and free cards, if you guys see this card ever being summoned, actually, you know what? That's not even true. It's not even this card. Is it not close? Is it? If you see this card being summoned, このカードは, by the way, is banned in TCG. If you see this card summoned, Moon of the Closed Heaven, Yes, white woman. If you see this beautiful lady being summoned, that's Fiendsmith. I guarantee you that's Fiendsmith. What I mean, I'm dead. So the reason why I bring this card up, this combo is very free. It's very free. Once you have this card, it's full combo for Fiendsmith. I'm not gonna tell you what the full combo is, but by the way, if you are playing the game, by the way, the best way to stop it is if they summon this card. If they get to this card and they activate its effects, negate it somehow. Negate it by either using Effect Failure, Ash Blossom, then you could stop the combo. That's just a little tip. But for tournament watching, tournament watching kind of for funsies, if this card summons, I can promise you this card will be summoned. And if this card is summoned, I can promise you this card's going to be summoned. Yada yada. The end goal, for the most part, is going to be this card. The reason why this combo is so good is that it ends up summoning into this card. Caesar's effect is... I believe this is not... Oh my god, it's not even a once per turn. I didn't even realize. You can negate. When a spell, trap card, or monster effect is activated and includes an effect that special summons a monster, for instance, fusion summoning, ritual summoning, things like that, this card negates it. And it can negate it twice. It can negate that kind of effect twice. It's crazy. It's a really strong card. It's a really strong card. And this combo basically makes it for free. So that's what you should know. If you see this really cool looking blue background purple monster, you're thinking, ah, my opponent cannot play. Got it. Understood. I did describe this card to you already. You're gonna see this card a lot because it's a free card. Its summoning condition, just 2 effect monsters, which everyone's going to have. And like many people say, you could just quickly splash it and just summon Dark Dragoon for no reason. I'm pretty sure the Dark Magician player is going to play this. Who's the Dark Magician player? I think it's Lena Senpai kana? Lena Senpai is definitely going to be playing this card. I'm pretty damn sure. And I also want to talk about this card. I think you're gonna see this as well. This is also a Link monster, and as you can see, it's 2 effect monsters. Again, very easy to summon. It's one of the strongest Link monsters in the game. Here's why. In this card is Link summoned using a fusion, Synchro, X user Link monster. So like I mentioned, any of those kind of special... This is the purple card, this is the white card, this is the black card, and this is the blue card with arrows. You use one of those as material, and you Link summon this card, you could banish one monster. Or you could banish one card. You could banish one card. Easy. Also, when your opponent activates a card or effect, which they will, you could target 2 monsters on the field, including a monster you control, banish both until the end phase. So it's just... It could remove, pretty much two cards easily, just by being summoned. So it's a really good card. It's a really good card. And it's because it's a Link too, it's so easy to summon. It's too strong. Yeah, why is there no turn? I agree. It's very... 本当に強いカードだよ. SP Little Knight. Very strong. 強い. So you're gonna see that card, for sure. If you see this card in the tournament, just think, something like a card is going to be deleted. Something is going to be removed. It's very difficult to play against that. And last, but certainly not least, the spell and trap cards. Pot of Greed. This is legal. This is legal in this tournament. Normally, it's a banned card, but every deck has 1 Pot of Greed. Or I think at least they get to play 1 Pot of Greed, which is pretty cool. What's it called again? In Japanese, it's goitsu no yaba? Goyoku no tsubo. Goyoku no tsubo. It's good because it's so simple. Guys, I don't know. Can you guys help me? What does this card do? What do you guys think this card does? It's actually, I can't really tell. Can you guys help me? I never... See, I've played Yu-Gi-Oh! For most of my life. Like, almost 20 years now. And I haven't figured out what Pot of Greed does. I'm sorry. I still don't understand. It's a very difficult card. It basically... It's one of the hardest cards to understand. I don't get it. But it's a really funny card. You draw 2 cards, essentially. You draw 2 cards. You draw 2 cards. It's really good. This card's also common. You send 1 monster from a deck to the graveyard. Very simple effect, right? Chat, it's a very simple effect. But the reason why it's such a good card is because a lot of decks wants to send a monster to the graveyard. There's a lot of decks, for instance, Hero is a good example actually. Hero monsters like Shadow Mist, for instance, Elemental Hero Shadow Mist. If that card's sent to the graveyard, you kind of pretty much get full combo. So yeah, there's definitely some cards out there that has that kind of like tendency of wanting to have cards sent to the graveyard. The burial, yes sir. The burial do be foolish, good sir. Yes sir. Yes sir. Light Lord mo. Sodane. Light Lord mo. There's Light Sworns as well in this tournament as well. So Light Sworns also could pretty much get full combo for a Foolish Burial. Very good card. You'll see this often. And by the way, this card can be negated by Ash Blossom. Because send a card from the deck to the graveyard, negated by Ash Blossom. Draw 2 cards from the deck, negated by Ash Blossom. I'm wondering if he's kind of seeing why this card is such a good card. Harurara! This card, I saw a couple people run it, so I just wanted to tell you what it is. This card is a special card where it's good going seconds, sometimes going first too though. Where if your opponent activates a monster effect, including Haru Urara, Effectivelo, those kind of cards. If they activate it, you could activate this card. You could either draw 2 cards, you could maybe take control a monster your opponent has, or you could like send a card from their hand to the deck. It's pretty good. Nice card. It's a very versatile card. This card's important. This card's important. If there's anything you learn from this stream, so the illustration is different. Yeah, I think in Japan, by the way, this is a cross. In Japan, this is a cross, by the way. In tournaments, which cards get banned the most? Well, there's a forbidden list run by Konami. So it's not so much that it's banned the most. It's just like there's a lot of cards that are already banned. It's just that for this specific tournaments, I think they're just letting this banned cards open up. This is the only quote-unquote banned card in this tournament. Foolish Burial is limited, so you can only put 1 of this card in the deck. And my understanding is, I think this is... No, I don't think this is limited. This is limited though. This is limited. You only put 1 of this in the deck. You can actually... And the reason why... I'm not even going to read this. What this card does is that if your opponent uses Ash Blossom, or if they use Max C, or if they use Drone Lockbird, or if they use Effect Fader, or if they use Ghost Spell, or if they use Mo Charmy, whatever, you activate this card and it negates it. That's all it is. Activate this card and it negates it. That's all you need to know. This card negates these 5 cards. I'm like 80% sure that's all it's going to be used for. You're going to use this card, negates these 5 cards. But only once. Only once. So use it carefully. This card does the same thing. Just really long story short, this card does the same thing. This card does the same thing. This card, if you see this card being activated, these 5 cards are being negated. Or sorry, these 6 cards are being negated. I'm not going to say more. That's all it is. That's all it is. Oh yeah, you're right. Technically it's negate 2 turns. I think for cross out, right? Was it? Oh no, not for cross out. And oh, you're right. Until next turn, you're right. Technically, yeah. But yeah, so call by the grave and cross out negates these cards. That's all you got to think of. That's all you got to know. That's all you have to know. That's all you have to know. Someone was asking, why do they make these cards knowing that they will be banned those in tournaments? That's actually not true. Or sorry, not sorry, my bad. That's actually a good question. It's a good question. But they didn't make this card knowing that it'll be banned. Pot of Greed was one of the first cards ever printed in Yu-Gi-Oh! It's the very first card. Back then, drawing 2 didn't really matter too much because the game was slow. The game was slow. But this card ended up getting banned pretty early because the advantage was just too free. You could literally, if you ran free of this in your deck, it just deck fins like there's no tomorrow. Which, by the way, in case, sorry, that deck finning means like you could get to your more important cards more easily without any drawbacks. And that's what Pot of Greed is. Because you literally draw it and it's an instant +1. You draw it, you play it, you draw 2. That's an instant +1 with no drawbacks. So it's a very good card. That's why it got banned. Back in the day, they didn't really know. And if you ask me now, the reason why they still print strong cards, but they end up banning it later is because they want money. But that's my hypothesis. That's just a theory. Alright, 2 more cards. Forbidden Droplet is also going to be a common card you're going to see. It's a very good effect. I'm going to just quickly explain it to you. It negates monsters. It negates monsters. That's all you need to know for the tournaments and generally for play as well. That's really it. If you see someone play this card, then you could assume that your opponent's monsters are going to be negated, and it also halves their attack, which is pretty good. It's a good card. Good card. And finally, last but not least, this is the exception to the trap card thing. You remember way back 2 hours ago when I started to stream, I said trap cards you need to set and then activate. This is the one of the many exceptions that you'll see. Target one face-up monster your opponent controls, negate its effects. Pretty easy peasy, right? If you control no cards, which means usually when you're going second, your opponent's playing, you probably control no cards, right? You can activate this card from your hands. That's the big thing you need to know about of this card. So basically you play the trap card from your hand. 変動って敵でしょ？敵からtrap card. It's a really strong card. Many decks use it. And that's it. That's it. Congratulations. You have graduated from Yu-Gi-Oh! Academy. Well, level 1. I think this should be enough for you to enjoy the tournaments. This should be enough to enjoy the tournaments. Now, I'm going to show you just one last thing. I'm just going to show you one last thing because 俺は鏡先輩の弟から I do want to show you just one last thing. 鏡先輩のデッキは Sky Striker. So that's a セントでしょ? This card's a little... Actually, you know what? Let me just quickly show you this. First of all, really cool animation. She's the... this will be on the test, by the way. This will be on the exam. She's the main character of Yu-Gi-Oh! She's the mascot of Yu-Gi-Oh! At this point. It used to be Dark Magician Girl. Now it's her. Oh. Kawaionna. We're gonna name it... very necessary for the plot. Is your name Ray, I think? Kakui. Wow, Ray. Wow. They got animations only for her. Well, that's not true. One of my other favorite decks, Branded, also has an animation. So this girl basically transforms into different forms. Kakui desho? Kakui onna. Here's the reason why I'm showing this deck in particular. Well, huh? What's the update? Ah, nani? Nani kore? Nani? What are they possibly updating? It's like 11, 12 p.m. Wow, that video updated my... Oh, by the way, if you play this game now, they're giving you free packs. これNIJISANJI と遊戯王のコラボだから、they're letting you do free one pulls from some of the decks that the livers are playing. As you can see, you know, I think this is Oliver Sensei no deki. This is Kagami Sensei no deki. みかんこすいません。剣先輩のデッキ and oh yeah, two guys are interesting. Yeah, Oliver's playing Vanquish Soul, I believe, right? Yes, I believe it is. Who else is playing? Fumi senpai no deki and etc. Yeah. So if you want to play right now, they're giving you 1 free packs for all of these, which is pretty cool. I mean, let's do 1 right now. I actually really think this is cool. So 1 free pull pack right now. Good time to start the game, in my opinion. Is there an infographic of who's playing the deck? There is. Okay, not bad. There is. Let me see if I could pull it up. There was a Twitter page that was doing this. It was really cool. It was so beautiful, amazing to see so many people like the game. Alright, let me just save this. At Kagasio. Twitter no at Kagasio made this, I believe, right here. I'm just so excited. I'm not playing, but I'm very, very excited about this, as you can see. So these are the general decks that we'll be playing. I'll retweet this right now, actually. So as you can see, I've only talked to a couple of these people. Oliver senpai no Vanquish Soul, Fumi senpai no Red Demon's Dragon, Kokoro senpai no Hero Deck, Kagami senpai no Sky Strike, Dark Magician, Kusa senpai no Chimera. This is Marincess. This is Manadium, I think. I still get the name wrong. Cyber Dragon. This is Magical Musketeers, Dark Magician Girl, Light Sworns Mikanko. It's the Christian girls that go fight evil. Forgot the name. Exo Sisters, Punk, and I actually don't know what Light and Darkness Dragon. But I'm not sure what that is. Chaos Rulers, Chaos Dragon. So really cool stuff. I wish I was part of the tournament, but that's okay. Maybe next time. But I'm definitely root for your favorite JP liver. Now let me just go back to the Magical Girl. I'm just gonna show this because of 2 reasons. Number 1, because俺は鏡先輩の弟から. And number 2, this is a very special kind of deck. It doesn't play like any other deck, because it's very based off of 1 card. What a terrible hand. Why is there chicken game in this? Okay. Okay, let's play. Draw. Oh, nice. いいカードだ。俺はHappy's Feather Dust Hazdo destroys all spell and trap cards on my opponent's field. And next, I don't wanna. Sky Striker Ace Ray. Now, this card is a level 4 warrior monster, which means I could link summon into dun 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 dun. Wait, what do I have in my hands? 2 cards in the grave. Oh, I could link summon into Sky Striker Ace Hayate. And can I just say, if I'm not wrong, there's special animations for this, right? Oh, there's not. No, not for this one. Not for this one. Sorry, my bad. one non-wind Sky Striker Ace monster, which was non-wind Sky Striker Ace monster. So this girl transforms into this. Essentially, she kind of wears this Hayate armor. Really cool. Hayate no. Wait, what do I have in my extra deck? It's been a while since this is the very basic one. Okay, should be good. Sky Striker's whole thing is that if I don't have any monsters in my main monster zone, this is my extra monster zone. This is my main monster zone. If I don't have any monsters here, I could activate a bunch of really funny effects. That's the whole thing. Now let me show you why this is special. When I activate Hayate's effect, I can send a card from the sent to the graveyard. Can I search this from my graveyard? I forgot. I believe I could. I think I'll just do the engage. I could Henshin. Hayate. Henshin. Into Kagari. So the whole thing about Sky Strikers is that she swaps the armor like this. So now she swapped into Kagami armor, which allows me to search this card. And now let me show you why Sky Striker is the favorite of Konami. Engage Hajido. Look at this animation. Are you ready? Look at this animation. Wow, kakui. kakui. Hontoni kakui. Let's see here. I guess I'll just wait, I'll set this card, why not? Kakui desho. Wait, also, don't I have a Sachi. Sure, let's add this card. And that's not it. Moichido Henshin. Kagami Henshin into Shizuku. Ta-dan! Oh, she has animation too. Truly the favorites. That's insane, man. Yes. And then I'll set this card face down. They do have out arts, by the way. Yeah, you're right, they do. And this card basically allows me to add this card to my hand. I'm gonna be adding Afterburners to my hand. So the spell cards in Sky Striker is basically like her special moves, if that makes sense. While these forms are, well, quite literally her forms. Really cool. What's heavy? There's Heavy Storm in this deck? What? I mean, sure. I don't see why not. Area 0. Let's target this card. Didn't get the card I wanted, but that is okay. I'll take this one as well. I'll activate this. Select this card. Heavy Storm. Bong! Special. Hey, daijoubu. Normally, that's probably not the play, but it's okay. Henshin. Hayate. Bateru. Now, I believe there's a way to transform during your battle phase. I wish I was good at the game, but I don't really know how to play this deck, unfortunately. But yeah, that's basically it. You'll often I messed up the condo, but that's okay. The linkage. I see. That's basically the play. You'll see Kagami Senpai no deki wa, she will transform into various things. Attack, transform, and really annoying stuff. Actually, there's one card I want to show you before I end. It's this card that I want to show you. Let me just quickly transform into her. Kagari. Kagari wa search from the graveyard, which allows me to search. This card alone basically made Sky Strikers almost... Well, I think it's basically like at least tier 1 right now. This card's stupid. It not only negates the face-up not only is it a negate that's recurring because Kagami just can keep searching it, but also you could steal that monster until the end phase, if need be. But of course I messed up this, so. But it's a really stupid card. It's really good. It's really good. And that's it. That's Kagami Senpai's deck. Yes, sir. That is Kagami Senpai's deck. And that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm losing my voice, but thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully this taught you even a little bit about the game and hopefully made your game a little exciting so that, you know, when the tournament actually happens, you guys are, you know, like, oh, okay, Bear taught me this. Yeah, now I know what's happening, you know? So that's my little hope. Oh, nice. Look at that. Oh, URGM다. No. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Hope you guys learned a bit. And that's it for me. I think, let me see. I don't have a stream tomorrow. Oh, I'm doing the Go stream tomorrow. And Saturday, I'm playing Pokemon. And of course, the exam will be tomorrow. Exam is gonna be tomorrow. I just want to pull these. Also, sensei, arigato. Arigato. Good work, my students. Tomorrow is exam, dayo. Tomorrow is exam desu. Ooh! 5連だ! Oh, サイボントドラゴンかっこいい! かっこいい. うわー、かっこいい. 5連だ! You have extra credits? No. You're just watching a gacha? Yeah, you're watching gacha now. I just want to gacha a little, okay? Bang, 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 bang. You could basically get 12 packs for free, which is pretty awesome. By the way, in case you guys didn't know about the tournaments, the rules for the tournament is apparently each person gets 20,000 gems. They have 20,000 gems and they try to build a deck with it. So more often than not, sometimes they won't have all of the cards that they could use. So sometimes not the deck, all the decks aren't perfect, but I'm sure it's still fun. Wow, URGM suge. Gotcha! That was a fun class. Taroshi class 다요. 아리가또 고자이마스. Gotcha. Yeah, 20,000 gems. So I like they all start with a new account and they play it. So it's really cool. Really cool. It's a really cool tournament that was organized between the two. 우와, 가쿠이. 기무라 테크 메가 플리트 드래곤. 가쿠이. Casual getting yours. My luck is usually not this good. Oh wow. 수게. 도스트 you are. Is Konami streamers? Konami? Are you pulling some strings? 고래 이 카드네. I think this card's really pretty. 本当に綺麗カードと思うよ。これ。ティアラメント本当に綺麗カードと思うよ。She is very pretty. Maybe I'll make a Trillium deck. So a couple more. There's so many pulls. このデッキも楽しいだ. Well, it is fun, but it's not really strong, unfortunately. So I guess that's why they're not playing it. Starry Nights. Punk is pretty good. This is a pretty good deck. Who's playing again? I think it's Let me see here. Let me see if I could get the name right. Yamagami senpai. Yamagami senpai is gonna be playing Punk. Punk's art is cool. Punk's art is pretty cool. Yeah, Punk is hard. Punk is cool. Mikanko. Mikanko wa 確かに Tsurugi senpai でしょ? I'm not right. If I'm not wrong. As a villain who just started the game, which card deck do you recommend to pull from? Actually, if you started the game, what I recommend you to do is actually buy this. Kaburagi? すみません. Kaburagi Loko. Kaburagi? Holy Knights. Yes, it's Starry Knights. Holy Knights だけど、TCG は Starry Knights. Yeah. Because in America, or in the US at least, or in the Western field, I guess, they don't really like Christian. They don't want to have religious kind of symbolism. So Christianity, like those things are censored. Holy Knight wa Starry Knights. If you're starting the game, I would recommend you to buy these structure decks. They're pretty good. And if you buy 3 of them, you basically have a full deck. Crimson Power Force is pretty good. This is a pretty good deck, I would say. This is the Red Demons deck that I showed you. It's pretty good. You pretty much have all you need if you buy 3 of these. これも not bad. And then I would use some of these. Try to buy 3 of them because, as you can see, for instance, これは only has like 1 of this, for instance. Only 1 of this. I think for this you could just buy 2. I think 2 is enough. And then try to use that to grind a little, and you should be just fine. Yep. I think red. Ooh, nice. I think red. Let the Demons of the Dragon is one of the easier decks to learn because it's kind of just special summon and boom boom boom. Fight. Dragon Maid is pretty good and cheap. I want to play Dragon Maids because I heard that they got a new card as well. Dragon Maid mo pretty cheap and pretty fun to play as well. Kone, Dragon Courtesy. They got this new arts for Dragon Maids. House Dragon Maid. And I think this is a new card, Ladies Dragon Maid. Draw! Dragon Maid draw! SR. 자!何これ? What is this card? Oh, it's Kakui. Never seen this card before. Kakui. Dragon Maid's cool too. It's pretty. They're very pretty cards. Cute, pretty. I was actually talking to Nova about this. And I was like, Nova, I really like Yu-Gi-Oh, but I just don't know if it's very popular among, because my audience is mainly female. Like, I don't know what I should do. They're like, don't worry. There. Girls like cute girls too. Just play a cute girl deck. There. Oh! And then... Sokka! You're so smart. Sasuga. Wait, no, but turns red dragon? I don't, but I also don't know if I want to know. That sounds terrifying. Alright, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 more packs. Draw. Gotcha. What? You are. Let's go. Ultra rare. ナイスー。これは決めるデック。これは多分クザ先輩でしょ？クザ先輩のデッキ。I believe this is an extender for the deck as well. This is actually a pretty good card. It's also very cute. It's like kawaii. But this card is an extender for this because they are all this is an illusion. This is an illusion deck. Illusion is also a type of monster, just like dragon, winged beast, illusion. I got a lot of URs. I did end up getting quite a bit of URs. Not gonna lie. This is the freaking Demon Smith, also known as Fiend Smith, that we just saw. Oh, nothing here. That's okay. And last pack. What is this card in? What do they call this in Japanese? In English, it's Math Mech, which is oh, kakui. Hey, I never seen that happen before. Oh, ultra rare, ultra rare. I saw pre-Math Mech. Oh, what a funny name. Zanki, Zanki-가요? I wish I knew this game from the start so that I can collect all the best cards out there. No, I mean, never too late. Never too late. A lot of people start, recently, and they get into it. I think it's a good game. It's a difficult game to get into, but hopefully my tutorial helped a little bit. And, just find some people that you're able to play with casually, and I think it'll help. And even not, just play alone, and it's okay. It's a fun game to play. Anyway, that's it. That's it. Arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you so much for tuning in. And I will go ahead and get some rest. Please enjoy the NIJISANJI tournament. I think it'll be awesome. So for the tournament, are there any participants that have the same deck as others? I want to say no. So again, this is the deck list that everyone's going to be playing. I know that some people have sub-decks. I'm actually not sure what that means. Like, Oriba Sensei와 Vanquish Soul 다kedo, he plays Vanquish Soul, but he also has a Mitsurugi deck. I'm not sure what that means. But I think for the most part, they all are playing different decks. Personally, obviously, I'm rooting for, Kagami Senpai, of course. But because I did play with Oliver Senpai and he asked me for help, I'm rooting for him. But Hero is pretty nice too. I like Heroes too. I like this. I like all of these 4 people. I've talked to like 3 of these people, and she's playing my favorite one, Hero. It's a shame that they're all in the same zone. So we shall see what happens. Wow, waku waku da ne. Yeah, D for devastation. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have a good night. Have a good day. Have a good night. Arigatou gozaimasu. And I will see you soon. My villains. Sensei is going now. Goodbye, Sensei.